when I was asked to come to bring some ideas and vision about the future of streaming, I was very keen to present DIEM. DIEM stands for Digital Entertainment Media, which is a new venture. We are a partner with Luc Leleu and Christian with a vision where we want to bring focus television, high-end television, luxury television, and I would like that the team could also show us some images of DIEM, which aims to gather various kind of high-value television in the luxurious industry. For DIEM, we have chosen various thematic, and if the technical team behind could launch the background for the audience to watch the positioning and the style of DIEM. DIEM aims to reach for the best, means reach for the thematics, the products, the values, which are usually understood as luxury, but which are actually the best of the market of the goods. So with DIEM, we will have channels for the architecture, the best places, the new marinas, the new penthouse, the new shopping malls. We will have also the boats with yachting channels, the super yachts, all these amazing vessels which are cruising and which brings a dream for lots of people. We will bring also with the real estate, as you see here, some example of the best creators, architects, manufacturers in the most exclusive places. Of course, luxurious cars are part of this vision of excellence, and we will show innovation, and not only innovation, but also innovation for new sustainable technologies for the automotive industry. We will be also able to bring a vision of the jewelry and watches, which is an industry which brings beauty, and also to develop a channel on the food and beverage, not only to show the best places around the world, but also to show how people could develop exclusive food, exclusive way of cooking in a sustainable way, respecting the environment. Health is today something very important. Well-being, the universe of new medicine, Ayurveda, massage, meditation, yoga, and how this discipline and this attitude to the world can change the people in a positive way. We have added in the project the Women's Sport channel, which is a channel dedicated to women's sports, and as a way to support women in sports. GEMA will be part, the environment channel will be part of it, and this group of channel, which aims to be a luxurious channel, will be based on a classical business model and a new business model. The classical business model is to develop the TV VOD streaming platform as we know it today, but also to bring marketplace. And this is the disruptive approach. Each of these channels will be at the same time a marketplace where brands, shops, online shops, people, celebrities could come and offer their product, and the new approach is to mix the VOD, TV VOD approach with the dynamic of the marketplace. So when we go to the business plan, we can see that the increase of the revenues of the channels is doubled by the revenues of the marketplace. And this has never been done before, to develop a streaming platform in conjunction with a marketplace platform. And this is also a new way to develop such a value. And in terms of distribution, we have targeted MENA as a place to start with and to expand it around the world. So again, DIEM is a disruptive, innovative TV, VOD, and marketplace platform as a new way to approach the OTT business.
We're seeing obviously a significant growth in the number of platforms that are out there and the content that's available. The barriers to entry are becoming lower, and obviously more content is being sought for these platforms. Do you think this reduction in the barrier to entry may lead in a reduction in the quality of the content?
When it comes to quality, it's always a discussion, because what is the quality for Netflix has nothing to do with what is the quality for my daughter when she goes on Instagram with her friend on live. And also there is a matter of the size. You cannot compare a movie with a documentary and with a 1 minute video you post on any social media. And so what we find out is it's very important when you produce content or when you want to develop TV channels, and is to have a mix of various kind of content. It could be a 3-hour movie, or it would be a 3-hour conference or a 2 hours interview. It will be played on the VOD, but you will have a shorter section on the linear, or you will have very short content posted on social media. So the work we've been doing on GEM, the Global Environment Media Platform, is just this. We have been aggregating thousands of incredible videos from various NGOs, producers, and we have also done a work to do our own production or repurpose content, to be able to do short videos with short messages, to post this content, to make sure that this content will be seen on various kind of social media, and will drag the audience on the longer form. So the question of quality is absolutely key, but in my opinion, should be understood as a broader question of content versus distribution, thematic versus social media. And with GEM, it has always been the aim to work with the NGOs and to work with the content providers to make sure that we have a longer form which goes in depth. We find that people are keen to listen to a 2-hour interview because they are interested by the subject. And at the same time, they would not stay 3 minutes on something which is just funny. So the truth is, as usual, at the middle, and the truth is a mix of all kind of content, all format of content, or thematic of content. The importance being the spirit of your offer and of your platform.
This one's to Bruno. Bruno, until now, streaming services have been regulated as internet services with very little or no regulation. However, there's a growing trend to impose streaming platforms the similar types of obligations that those of broadcasters currently have. Where do you see this going?
The belief is that there is no regulation when you come to VOD whatsoever, but when we have launched all these streaming-based channels and VOD platforms, we have always worked with the regulators to get the licenses, the TV licenses. So when it comes to GEM or all the platforms and all the channels, we have specifically applied to broadcast license to the French regulators to make sure that wherever we go around the world, with the TV, we can be accepted with an international broadcast license. And this is important because when you come to the market, you don't come only to the market with your application. You come also to the market, to the mobile operators. You come to the market through a satellite. And usually when you go on the satellite, you need a license. So it's important when you go on the streaming business to keep in mind that you need also to go through a minimum of regulation and to apply to any kind of country for the accurate broadcast license.
Interesting question. Will traditional media evolve? So we're talking about broadcasting companies here, ostensibly. Will they evolve? Will they adopt or add streaming services to their current broadcasting activities, or will they completely disappear?
It's quite difficult to to bring content and to bring entertainment and to bug people with advertising. I mean, everyone is always really nervous when it comes to watch a video on YouTube and to be cut 10 times to watch a stupid videos you cannot pass. So I think we need to invent new ways to advertise, to generate money in a way which is respectful of the viewer. So in GEM, we tend to adapt we don't call it advertising, but the promotion of a cause. If someone is keen on dolphin and there is a video showing dolphin, we should come with a message which calls for donation for dolphin. And that's a way where you can balance the interest of the viewer with the interest of the NGO, which needs funding for their job and for the platform as well. So on platforms like DIEM, we tend to develop artificial intelligence and algorithm where you can understand what is in the video in terms of product, and to make sure that at the end of the video you can either bring a promotional video of the product which has been shown, or to drag the customer to the marketplace. So these are, I would call them soft advertising, soft promotional space, where the viewer could be dragged into a pay-for environment without any distraction to its entertainment approach.
The relationship between the cinema and the streaming platforms is an interesting one. How do you see the ongoing relationship playing out? Do you see it remaining, or perhaps being seen as a separate strategic relationship, or do you see that there's an increasing element of merger, as we're seeing with Warner's, for example? Yeah, I'll ask that to you.
Cinema does not exist anymore.
Okay, that's one way to end that question pretty quickly. Do you explain?
If you take the number of hours spent on a screen per day versus the time you've spent in a theater in a month, or the value of cinema ticket plus the popcorn versus the value of advertising generated by YouTube and the subscription of. So if you produce a movie, it has to go through the viewing platforms.
Great, thank you. We've come to the end of this session. So, Chrysan Katsoulis, Vincent, Bruno, Elizabeth, thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you.
And thank you to everyone here. And